guys. Come to Ben and Kelly. It's group therapy on 99.7 DJX.
Good morning, Gina.
Good morning, you guys. How's it going?
Doing well. So talk to us about what you sent us because, and by the way, thank you for letting us call you about it. We appreciate it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like, my friends are no help with this one, and so I needed some extra advice because I just don't know what to do.
Well, you came to the right place.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. You guys always seem to, come up with something. So
we try. Come up with something.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, I had a dent in my car, and I just noticed it last week. Like, I think I would have noticed, I would have noticed it. I don't know how long it had been there, but, and I had just no idea how it happened at all. And I was tracing my steps, trying to figure out where my car had been, who I parked beside, and then it just came down to this guy that works in my office. I don't know. He's got seniority right now, and but we're both going for the same promotion at work. And I'm thinking, he's the kind of guy who would do it on purpose. He really, it's...
Really?
I sort of feel like there's security. I could get the security footage of the parking lot and everything else. And then also... there are cars, there's a couple cars that have dash cams and stuff. But that would be extra level, TV detective kind of thing. And I don't know if I could,
Yeah, I was going to say, you'd have to jump through some hoops. And one of the things that I've found, and not to discourage you, but some of those security cameras are overwritten almost the very next day or the very next week. So it may prove fruitless for you if you try to go down that route. But you're thinking that he might have dinged your car?
I feel like it's got to be him because I didn't go anywhere really where this could have happened. I didn't park next to anybody.
Right.
And the way it is, it's somebody had to really go for it. And he drives a truck. And so it's I don't know, my thing, would I look like a snake trying to take him down so I get the promotion? I really want this promotion. I don't have proof other than the fact that he parks next to me every day. He had the opportunity.
Right.
So I'm do I call him out? Do I go to corporate? I did change my parking spot, because I thought, if it's him, who knows what else he's just that kind of guy. It didn't fix the dent by moving my car. It's still there. I don't have proof.
Are there cameras that watch the parking lot?
Yes.
Did you check them?
Well, that's what I was saying. It sounds like you haven't checked them yet, right?
No, because if I go for it, then that raises the alarm on the whole thing, and then it's and then we're up for the same promotion. So maybe this is adding drama to something. I don't know, but man, this guy is a jerk, and it would be just like him to do something like this.
Wow.
Oof. I know, but that's a big accusation to make without proof.
But it's not unheard of on this show. So
no, that is true.
Gina, it almost sounds like you kind of got to swallow this one. It sounds like you've had history with this guy. You think, man, he's the type of guy who could do something just to kind of get at you. Is that what I'm hearing?
I think so. I don't know if it was an accident or not, or if it, he's the kind of guy who would just do something that, that shady. But even if he did it and, he wouldn't say anything if he did something like that. And, you think, oh, she deserves it or whatever. He's not a good dude.
Yeah. Well, that does suck that, if someone did ding your car like that, they didn't at least leave a note. There are too many people who are quick to just leave a situation and not own up to something like that. So I go back to my original thought. I think you just got to eat this and just go for the promotion on merit. And, if you get it and you're in a position to fire him, then you can fire him and you can retaliate that way.
But check the cameras. You need to get some proof before you start slinging accusations. That's it. That's the only problem is right now it's an assumption because he always parks there. Yeah.
Well, Gina, we are getting some people. we are getting some people texting in with some suggestions on how you should kind of move forward. So we'll get to some of them. And if you would just want to hang out and listen, hopefully, we'll be able to direct you in the right way. And, hopefully you'll just be able to, get the promotion that you're looking for and get some resolution on this.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to find out, I guess. But
you could always stick nails in his tires, too, so.
Oh, now listen. That's not helpful. Not helpful.
Sorry. My
he
spite,
loves to amp up the drama. Just
my
FYI.
spite gene is flaring up right now, so sorry.
Spite gene.
I like where your head's at on this one.
All right, Gina, I appreciate you chatting with us this morning, and good luck.
Okay. Thank you guys so much. Okay.
Now, this listener messages us and says, "Don't use my name." Which I almost...
it's going to be good, whatever follows that.
Right. This person says, just go to like an AutoZone or search valve stem remover. Watch a YouTube video on the process. Walk up to their car, tie your shoe next to their tires, removing their valve stems. And if done correctly and efficiently, then you can be walking away from the car before the first tire is flat. Their tires are fine, but their car will need to be towed for the valve stems to be added back and inflated.
But again, remember the cameras. Yeah, I mean, the whole tire shoe thing is
hang on,
a good enough ruse, but you're going to be touching the tires.
Are we trying to give her revenge tactics?
No, I don't think we do that. I don't think we do that.
Maybe this is not the avenue we want to go down.
That is not what, and honestly, I don't know what the motivation would be if he did it deliberately. I think, if anything, maybe he did it and just didn't want to own up to it and have to pay for it.
Well, if he did do it deliberately, then we definitely didn't hear the entire story from Gina.
Yeah, no,
because
I don't think
she
that
wouldn't
he's doing
be
it on purpose.
She wouldn't be just an innocent cog in this whole scenario if he did it on purpose.
Right.
Like there had to be something that, maybe she was.
But why? Because he's risking denting his own vehicle. That's why I don't think it was like
malicious.
Malicious.
Retaliatory.
It was just it was just kind of like an oops. Well, I'm not going to say anything.
All right.
Maybe
Do you have any story or any suggestion to go forward? That's what group therapy is about. 502-795-1997 is our number.
Andrew wants to start a movement. Justice for Gina. Hashtag justice for Gina. Take her down.
I'm glad that you spelled that out because when I glanced at it, I thought it said something else. Justice Vagina. That's what I thought I saw. I was like, that is a different hashtag. That's different. And I'm sure that would take you down a wormhole that you're not ready to see.
Don't do that.
All right. 502-795-1997. Ben and Kelly in the middle of group therapy where we just spoke to Gina and she's convinced her coworker who has a little seniority at work and is going for the same promotion she is purposefully dented her car.
Now, I don't know if it's on purpose, though, because Well,
that's what she thinks.
Yes.
She thinks he has the modus operandi to do it.
Okay.
Did I use that right?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't see what that would accomplish for him, other than make him look like a jerk and possibly wreck his car, too.
Wait,
you know what I'm saying? I think it's probably more of it happened and he just doesn't want to own up to it and pay for the damage.
We got a message from a listener who said one of my good friends had this happen literally yesterday to her car.
Oh, wow.
Somebody was parked next to her, dinged her car with a door, and tried to wipe the scratch out. She figured out that it was probably a coworker, sent a text message in the group chat asking for the person to let her know if it was them. She said she's going to look at cameras today, but wanted to give the person the opportunity to own up to it first.
Oh, gosh.
So maybe... this person said she can send a message to her coworkers just kind of as a group and see if the guy will own up to it.
Yeah, just like, hey, just, wanted to know if anybody knows anything about the dent I got in my car. Just toss it out there as a not necessarily accusatory tone, but just like, hey, just want to, get to the bottom of this. If anybody knows anything about this, let me know.
Yeah. And Nicole texts and says, look, just check the cameras. You're not accusing anyone by asking if your car was hit in the parking lot.
Yes, I mean, it could, and again, you did drive other places. So it could have happened if you went to the grocery store or something like that.
Yeah.
So I would double check and just to verify it was hit in that parking lot.
Yeah, and Randy suggests on Facebook, without proof, you have nothing. So let it go, move on. If you try to take him down, you better hope karma is on your side.
Right.
Yeah, let her handle him or on her own. If he truly dented your car, he'll get his, no worries. Man, that had a gangster sort of lean to it.
A little bit, but
if he truly dented your car, don't worry.
Karma will
He'll get his.
Okay.
It's coming to him, okay?
But if you're vying for a promotion, right? So you don't want to come off as looking like you're vengeful or anything like that.
Yeah, and a lot of people are saying, look, if you try to go at the angle that he's doing it to take you down for a promotion, you will look like a snake. And
absolutely.
Especially if this isn't work related, just get your promotion fair and square. And if you're trying to use it against him, that's going to backfire on you.
Right. It sucks you got a dent in your car, but I mean, these things happen. I mean, it happens all the time when you just go to the store, you're out running errands and you have no idea who does it. It happens all the time. It's not great. You want everyone to leave a note and take responsibility, but a lot of times they don't.
Or it's like your kid opens the door and you just hear it go whack and you're like,
oh, yes. I mean, it happens all the time. So, it's unfortunate, but I think if you try to make this into some sort of plot against you, it's not going to go well for you in the eyes of your employers.
All right. Well, hey, Gina, good luck with the promotion. Sorry you got a dent. And I think this is some good advice moving forward to just let's focus on the promotion at hand and maybe reach out to the coworkers in kind of a group sort of text and just say, hey, notice this happened. Anybody have any idea what happened?
Yes, give the person a chance to fess up. And if they don't, then, you might just have to let it go because, again, it could have happened anywhere.
That is group therapy.